wait, did Kamala Harris just put fake news in its place? No way. How are you guys doing? I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. Be sure that you are following me on all the platforms you see above and below, and please hit this thumbs up button. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, making sure that that bell notification is pressed. That way you will be notified when I post a video, okay? Appreciate you all. So ladies and gentlemen, we have to talk about this because a lot of controversy apparently has come out in regards to what MSNBC has done. Y'all, it is absolutely, you talk about some tasteless stuff. We all know that it started with Hillary Clinton, right? In this clip right here.
And you know, one other thing that you'll see next week, Caitlin, is Trump actually reenacting the Madison Square Garden rally in 1939. I write about this in my book. President Franklin Roosevelt was appalled that neo-Nazis, fascists in America were lining up to essentially pledge their support for the kind of government that they were seeing in Germany. So I don't think we can ignore it. Now, it may be a leap for some people, and a lot of others may think, I don't want to go there. I don't want to say that. But please, open your eyes.
So let's keep it real. Her key phrase word that she used there was reenacting. Reenacting? So it almost like you're going to insinuate that everybody's lined up there. They're going to be doing the sign. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to do it here because my channel might get completely suspended if I do the hand gesture that you're talking about. You know what we're talking about. But saying that they're reenacting what Nazi Germany did? Are you serious? But oh no, it gets better, folk. In that clip right there, you heard what Hillary Clinton said, right? So then guess what? MSNBC thought it would be a good idea to actually roll with that. I mean, they rolled with that.
Happening right now. But that jamboree happening right now, you see it there on your screen, in that place is particularly chilling because in 1939, more than 20,000 supporters of a different fascist leader, Adolf Hitler, packed the garden for a so-called pro-America rally. A rally where speakers voiced anti-Semitic rhetoric from a stage draped with Nazi banners. When a Jewish protester rushed the stage, the Associated Press reported, quote, instantly, a dozen or more stormtroopers set upon him, knocking him down and beating him as he held his head in his arms. Most of his clothing was torn from his body. Later, he was booked for disorderly conduct. Now, against that backdrop of history, Donald Trump, the man who has threatened to use the military against opponents he calls enemies from within, who has threatened to use the troops to quell what he says are lawless cities, and to use those troops to carry out mass deportations of immigrants, is once again turning Madison Square Garden into a staging ground for extremism.
Yeah. So all the people that showed up there, I guess they're all MAGA or Republicans, whoever is supporting Donald Trump, everybody there are the equivalents of Nazis supporting Hitler, right? So by them doing that, fake news, MSNBC, they all received such hell for that. So much backlash, they didn't know what to do. It's like they already just deemed themselves. We already knew they were a lot of fake news. But now it's at a point to where it's like, okay, y'all are that desperate that you guys are doing that now? You're doing it to that extent. So what do? They go to Kamala Harris and they ask her what her thoughts were on it. And listen to what she has to say on it. Kamala Harris reacts to claim that the Trump Madison Square Garden rally echoes 1939 Nazi Germany. She said, it said right here, Vice President Kamala Harris condemned as nonsense a controversial joke made at former President Donald Trump rally at Madison Square Garden and reacted to claims that the event echoed Nazi event in the same venue on Monday. Harris made the statements in response to questions from a reporter before boarding Air Force Two. The reporter asked Harris about comparisons made to Nazi rally held in Madison Square Garden in 1939, as well as a joke made about Puerto Rico by comedian Tony Hinchcliffe during the event. This is not new about him, by the way. What he did last night is not a discovery. It is just more of the same, and it may be more vivid than usual, Harris said. Donald Trump spends full time trying to make Americans point their finger at each other. He fans the fuel of hatred and division, and that's why people are exhausted with him. No, they're not. You see how many people were there? There was a lot of exhausting people there. Said that's why people who formerly have supported Donald Trump and have voted for him are supporting me, voting for me. People are literally ready to turn the page, she said. Y'all, come on now. She really thinks someone is turning from President Trump and turning to her. You really think that? So, if you guys don't know, there was a joke made last night that got a whole lot of people all butthurt, and it just goes to show that there are people that are looking for anything to be offended by. They are looking for anything. And once they heard the joke, it's, oh gosh, oh Lord Jesus, oh, but you know what? I'm going to save that for another video because I want to definitely dive into it, give you guys more, thoughts behind it, more of my perspective behind it. Because again, when you see what was said and how it was said, it's to each his own. Some jokes are funny to some jokes are not funny to people. Okay. But the point is, it has everything to do with free speech, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody say something, you take it how you want it. Somebody say something, it may not affect you. Somebody say something, it may affect you. The point is, it still shouldn't keep the person from being able to say it. But I said, I'm going too far into this, am I? That's for another video. Anyway, I just want to drop that real quick and let you guys get that little information out right there and see what y'all want to do with it in regards to answering this question. Do you think that was intentional? And why? With the whole Nazi thing. Do you believe that everybody that's following behind Trump are like the Nazi Germany soldiers? I want to hear in the comment section whether you believe it or not. Don't be scared. Speak your mind. Do you think that the only reason they're trying to paint Trump in this fashion and the followers is because they know that the Dems are losing? Put that in the comment section. Don't forget, folks, and make sure you guys do what you see in this little cloud right here. Yeah, do that in there. Okay. Also, you guys all have a cell phone. If you go into your cell phone and there's somebody in your contact list that you know would benefit from watching this channel, encourage them to watch the channel, subscribe to the channel if you do not mind. Okay. The next video that I would do is going to be up here in this corner up there. Things that I do is a variety on this channel that you may not know that I do that can help you. It's going to be down here. I am Ty Smith, Mount Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you had food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.